So let's talk about ways for parents to build wealth while their kids are going to college. This is something that probably not too many people know about, but you shared this with me before, and it was a great idea to help not just offset the cost of college, but also have something that makes you money long term and can be part of your retirement plan. So tell me about this plan that you've done yourself, actually.
I love this plan. I'm going to tell you about two plans, because there's this plan and there's another
Okay,
one,
all right, go
because
for
they're
it.
both exciting. But so when your kids are going to college, I mean, it's expensive, right? And then you pay for housing, and housing is like it's expensive to send your kids to college. So I was just trying to figure out, okay, how do I do this and do it smart so that I can at least be gaining something when my kids are at school? And then I found this beautiful loan program that's out there. So if your kid, they have to be in a different state, and they kind of changed this around lately, but they have to be in a different state. So like say you live in California and your kids are going to school in Nevada. That's totally fine. They can't be within 100 miles from you, but you can buy a house. You don't have to pay investment rates on it because your kids are going to live there. That's my favorite part, okay? So it's like primary residence interest rates. You have to put down 10% on it, so you have to put some investment into it. And then while your kids are going to school, they have a place to live, but you're building equity on that. And my favorite part is they're living in one room, and you have their other college friends in all your other rooms, and they can pay you rent so that your house payment is being paid to you. You don't have to pay for housing while your kids are going to school, but you're probably making a profit on it because you can rent those rooms for a decent amount.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just a way of kind of making money while your kids are there and not having to spend $1 million on housing expenses for them.
Exactly. So you're getting the monthly cash flow. Your kid's got a place to stay for free. So, and then like you said, you're building equity, and it could be something that's a long-term part of your retirement portfolio.
Yeah. I mean, because you can keep that house long after they live or long after they leave there, or, sell it when they leave. And right now, the way equities are moving up, I don't know that there's a loss in that, but as long as it continues like that. The other one that's kind of exciting, that's kind of similar to that, but this is for your parents. So if you have a parent that, they can't afford housing, maybe they're retired right now, maybe something happened, you can also do the same thing for your parents, but you don't have to be in a different state. And that one, you only have to put 5% down. So basically, because your parents are going to live in a house, you can buy the house for them, acknowledging on the loan that your parents are going to live there, and acknowledging that they're retired or whatever, but you don't really have to provide paperwork for that. You're just acknowledging that your parents are going to live there. You really truly want to have your parents live in the house and have your utilities in their name or your name, because it will be checked up on. But it's only 5% down. It gives you the ability to have another property to gain equity on something else while still helping your parents. I think that's a pretty cool program too. Did you like that one?
I do. I didn't even know about that one. Can that be within the same state you live, or is that
that can be in the same state that you live in.
So there's no geographic restriction on how close, how far, anything like that?
That one doesn't. The kid one, they did change that one to where it does have to be kind of like a second home, like at least 100 miles away from where your primary residence is.
It is. Okay.